Very common question. How much does YouTube Shorts pay? Show me the money. Very good question. It's not as much as you think it is, but maybe, just maybe, you can parlay your shorts into a much bigger payoff. I'll go over that in just a second. YouTube Shorts is a great entry-level way to get into YouTube. Instead of producing 10, 15, 20, 40-minute long content, maybe you can get by with just a quick little minute. In fact, I was just working with someone just the other day, and she was freaking out over 2 minutes worth of content. Well, let's try 1 minute worth of content. But how much is that really going to pay off? Well, let's go over that first, and we'll also go into the business behind it and how much it could help you. Number two, I want you to shift your thinking a little bit, and instead of focus on the YouTube money, focus on something else and let the YouTube money come, because that is going to be the cherry on the sundae. This is the big money here, and we'll go over that in just a second. So how much does YouTube Shorts pay? Well, it depends. Gosh, I hate that answer, but it's true. It depends. First of all, you have to meet the minimum thresholds, and those take a little while to get to. So the bare minimum requirements would be, first of all, 1,000 subscribers. Yes, 1,000 subscribers. So start building your subscriptions, start asking people to like and share and subscribe, and try to build up the popularity, or not so much the popularity of your channel, but the devotion of your viewers. Focus on that to begin with. Then the second requirement is one of two things. Definitely the 1,000 subscribers, and then from there, it can either be 4,000 hours of view time over the previous year, and that's a running year, not a calendar year. That would be a running year. So if you're starting on April 1st, go back to April 1st of last year. If you're starting on December 14th, it would be December 14th of last year. It's a running calendar, not a straightforward January through December calendar. So it'd be 4,000 hours in the previous 365 days, or 10 million minutes in the previous 90 days. And the reason why they break it down to 10 million minutes is because YouTube Shorts are only 1 minute long. So obviously with 10 million views over the course of the 90 days, that would satisfy the other requirement. 4,000 hours in a year or 10 million minutes in 90 days with your 1,000 subscribers. Now that you're on the ball field, now that you're out there playing in the big leagues now, what is it going to take to cash in? Well, advertising on YouTube is just like advertising everywhere else. You've got the eyes, you've got the channel, you've got the show that people are watching. You've brought the eyes to the table. Now, the second step is there are people out there who want to get their message to those eyes. For some reason, you have attracted their ideal client, and they want to put their ad on your YouTube channel to talk to the people who are a captive audience for you. Just like TV, just like radio, just like online, you name it, it's just the same. You bring the eyes, they want to advertise to those eyes that you've brought to them. What advertisers are looking for is a term called CPM. It's cost per mil. Mil means 1,000. In other words, you ever heard of a millimeter? It's 1,000th of a meter. So you're looking at 1,000 views, cost per mil. For somebody to be watching your channel and you get 1,000 of them, how much is it going to cost the advertiser? Well, then ultimately that translates into the payout. How much does it cost the advertiser is determined by YouTube. How much is it going to be to you? Sit down. You ready? This is going to blow your socks off. For 1,000 views of your shorts, you'll get 1 to 7 cents per 1,000. Yeah, my thought exactly. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but think of it this way. It could be worth pursuing in the respect that, you know, if you've got 1,000 viewers, and how did 1,000 viewers get 4,000 hours or 10 million minutes? You've got quite a few videos out there. It might be worth your while, assuming you're going to stick with it that long to get that type of inventory up there and people are consistently watching it. Yes, there's a payoff. Give me just a second and I'll tell you all about the second version. This is what we go over for business owners. If you're starting a YouTube channel or something like that, be sure to like or subscribe because we go over all kinds of stuff using YouTube Shorts, cameras, lighting, all kinds of stuff for you to put your business channel together. Be sure to like and subscribe and even tell some of your business friends who also have businesses that they might want to do YouTube. This is a great place to start, at least I think so. So what's the second way to make money off of YouTube Shorts that pays a lot more than 1 to 7 cents per mil? Well, if you're using it for your business, and I'm not saying that YouTube isn't a business. There are many people out there who use YouTube as their business. The risk to that is, heaven forbid, you should say one thing wrong and the channel gets shut down. There are bots that are doing it now. It's not people watching your content. So if a bot actually hears something it doesn't like, boom, you're shut down. There goes your revenue. But with your business, you've still got your business backing you up. So if you're and I use this example all the time, a financial planner, start talking about financial advice, how you invest for your clients. What do you do? There's a method you follow. Teach that method. Yes, teach it. And ultimately what you're going to do is you're going to find more clients. They're going to contact you. That's the whole point. So use it as a business recruitment method. Use it as a prospecting method. And then, what's the lifetime value of a client? Is it more than 7 cents? I should hope so. I hope you're making more than 7 cents per client. And that's what you want to do to leverage your shorts to get more clients. 1 to 7 cents versus lifetime value of a client. I think that'd be the direction I'm going in, that's for sure. So the big difference is the YouTube model or your business model. That's how you set things up and really make money on YouTube. So right off the bat, let's just say something, let's do the numbers real quick. Let's say you make $2,500 off a sale. 100 people could possibly see your YouTube channel. Or let's stick with 1,000. 1,000 see the channel just like you need 1,000 per mil, cost per mil, to make 1 cent or 7 cents. And you make $2,500 per sale. Well, out of the 1,000, maybe 10 call you. And out of those 10 that call you and you talk to them, maybe you close 2 or 3 of them. There's $7,500 for 1,000 versus 7 cents for 1,000. Sounds like a no-brainer to me. Leveraging YouTube for your business is definitely the way to go in my eyes. So if you're making all this long-form content along with your short-form, I'm not discounting short-form content, you're going to need a way to edit it down. So start with the link down below in the description and look for the free video editing software offer. I've compiled a list for you. The list is free and all the software on that list is free. Another great way to make money is not to spend money, right? So head on down there, get your list of software. There's some stuff, there's some upgrades that you can pay for, but to get your foot in the door, it's really great to start off with free, isn't it? Get your list in the description below right now. I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. Thank you for watching.